Here in Orlando to Las Vegas. He's there on the ground, staying on top of the latest developments for you, and he joins us live now from the hospital in Las Vegas. Eric, first off, you said at 4 o'clock a lot of victims are being discharged from that hospital. That is great news. That's what we want to hear. But what kind of injuries are you hearing about?
Well, first of all, it's great news. I can tell you we've spent quite a few hours here at University Medical Center here behind me. This is the only trauma hospital here in the Las Vegas area. We're waiting for an interview, waiting for the PR person to come down and escort us inside the hospital. While we were waiting, we saw several people coming out of the hospital, being discharged in their wheelchairs. We saw some of their legs were bandaged up. We saw some of their arms were bandaged up. But you know, all of them seemed very relieved to be being released from the hospital. The people they were with, the family members, the friends, they were all very relieved and happy. And I think that's the takeaway from here at the hospital. You're seeing a lot of people who, yes, were hurt, but at the same time, they got the treatment they needed here at the hospital, and things are on the road to recovery for them and their family, at least physically right now.
Yeah, some of them are just thankful that they survived that whole ordeal. And Eric, of course, we mentioned this before, but the scenes in Las Vegas, eerily similar to scenes we saw during the Pulse nightclub shooting just over a year ago here in Orlando. And we touched on some of this in our coverage, but your knowledge of how the response at ORMC helped here in Orlando helped the hospital there in Vegas. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, you know, I know you guys know, but I was outside Orlando Regional Medical Center the morning of the Pulse nightclub shooting. I saw the pickup trucks carrying the bodies from Pulse of both law enforcement and the victims who were inside the nightclub. I also followed up with the team of surgeons there at ORMC on the one-year anniversary back in June. I talked with a spokesperson here at University Medical Center. She told me that it was just 2 months ago that she had the staff physician for Orlando Regional Medical Center here at UMC for a how-to of lessons learned, best practices, if you will, for how to handle a trauma situation like Pulse nightclub. Little did she know that 2 months later, they would be putting into play what they learned from that physician. And I got to tell you, everybody on the staff said what they learned from that physician made the world of difference that happened here on Sunday night when all those casualties came in. More than 100 people were taken here to UMC. Again, this is the only trauma center. And before this happened, the biggest number of cases they had was 17. And that was when a woman ran her car into a group of people on Las Vegas Boulevard a few years ago. They had no idea more than 100 victims would be coming through these doors. Sunday night it happened, and Sunday night they said they were ready because of ORMC.
That's amazing.
That really is. What are the odds of that happening?
Eric, not too long ago, you spoke with a University of Florida student who I know was at that concert. Can you talk a little bit about what she had to say?
You know, I smile when you say her name. Her name is Kristin Babic, and she's a University of Florida law student. She actually had an internship here in Las Vegas with the district attorney's office maybe last year. She made a lot of friends while she was here, so she decided to come out here, blow off some steam with some friends, go to that country music festival last weekend. Little did she know what would happen. I think little did anybody know what would happen. She ended up with a gunshot wound to the back. She has a collapsed lung tonight. And really, the story she told us through tears of how she made it from the concert to Tropicana Boulevard, which is right alongside there where the Mandalay Bay is, to Las Vegas Boulevard, to an ambulance here to UMC is just nothing short of amazing. Her mother was there in tears. It's a miracle that she survived, and you'll definitely want to hear her story just in about 30 minutes here on News 6 News at 6. Tune in.
What a story.
Yeah, and she's got a lot to smile about, as do we when we hear her name as well. Absolutely. Eric Sandoval, thank you for that report. And of course, Eric will